Chelsea Eubanks is a clothing designer who calls her generation Generation T because they wear so many t-shirts. Knowing this, she's designed a line of t-shirts and spawned a grassroots movement encouraging Christians to express their faith in a very unique way. You're going to meet Chelsea today on Babbie's House. It's coming up right now.
Babbie's house, Babbie's house. Every day is filled with possibility. At Babbie's house, Babbie's house, everybody is family. Welcome to Babbie's house.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Babbie's House, where everybody is a member of the family. We've been saying that for years, and it still holds true. You're welcome to Babbie's House. Thanks so very much for watching today. I'm honored to have on the show Chelsea Eubanks, and Chelsea Eubanks is a member of the Generation T. That's what she calls her generation, Generation T, because they wear so many T-shirts. And knowing that, she has designed a line of T-shirts and spawned this grassroots movement encouraging people to wear their faith on Wednesdays, and she's going to tell you all about Wear It Wednesdays and what the Lord is doing to help Christians express their faith all over the country. It's an exciting movement. We're going to talk to her in just a little bit, but right now I want to lead you in worship. I want to take us into the throne room and give God the glory that is due His name. The Bible says, "Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised." Will you worship with me?
The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty. Let all the earth rejoice. Let all the earth rejoice. He wraps Himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at His voice, and trembles at His voice. How great is our God! Sing with me, how great is our God! And all will see how great is our God! How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. Age to age He stands. Time is in His hands, beginning and the end, beginning and the end. The Godhead three in one, Father, Spirit, Son, the Lion and the Lamb, the Lion and the Lamb. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all the world will see how great
This is a banana. This is a cat. This is fire. This is harmless and actually helpful to some people. Don't believe everything you hear. The fact is that every major health organization rejects smoked marijuana. Now that the smoke is cleared, discover truecompassion.org.
When it comes to getting the best possible health care, you have a starring role to play. These simple steps will help you get the care you need. Ask your doctor or nurse questions if you have concerns. Keep an up-to-date list of all medications and ask for results of tests and procedures. Ask which hospital is best for your needs. And if you need surgery, make sure you and your doctor agree on exactly what will be done. Get involved in the healthcare process. Your health depends on it.
For more information, call 800-358-9295.
When I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I also learned about its serious connection with cardiovascular disease. I knew I needed to make some major lifestyle changes that would help me manage my type 2 diabetes. I am working with the American Heart Association to lead an educational campaign called The Heart of Diabetes and share tips that have helped me stay in the know and guide me toward a healthier way of living. Keep active, normalize critical health numbers, opt for a healthy lifestyle, and work with a healthcare provider.
I test my blood sugar every day and plan my meals and activities accordingly.
I visit my healthcare provider often.
I take a brisk walk every morning and make healthy food choices.
I'm Dr. Dan Jones, president of the American Heart Association. These people are living proof that type 2 diabetes can be successfully managed. Please see your own healthcare provider, and for more information, visit iknowdiabetes.org.
Welcome back to Babbie's house. Chelsea Eubank is in the house today, and Chelsea, the Lord has given her such an awesome God-inspired idea to challenge people to wear their faith on Wednesday. You can speak loudly without ever saying a word by wearing your faith on a t-shirt or on a wristband or a ball cap, and she calls it Wear It Wednesdays, where she encourages believers all over on Wednesdays to wear clothing that expresses their faith. And I'm honored today to have Chelsea Eubank on Babbie's house. Let's welcome Chelsea to the show. I'm so glad that you're here, Chelsea.
No,
it's good to
thank
see
you
you
for
again.
having me. Yeah.
We met a few months ago at a women's conference, and you were just sharing your heart with me, and immediately I was intrigued and inspired and encouraged that you would, you know, this is how great movements begin, you know, kind of like a fire, you know, like in your church and then in your neighborhood and your town and your
everywhere.
Everywhere. Absolutely. So tell me how you got this great idea, how Wear It Wednesdays came to be.
Well, you know, I'm a newfound Christian, and I've been learning more and more for about probably 5 years now. And I mean, the joy that I get when I go into church or when I talk about it with friends is amazing. And I see, you know, on the news or in the newspaper, you know, Christians are kind of not always found, you know, very great, and they're kind of, there's a book out there that's making them not seem cool and as fun anymore. And I thought, what is a great way to show kids that Christianity is fun and something to bring it back so it'll be fun. And I was like, well, my generation, all we do is wear tees nowadays, and all we do for like in high school and in middle school and out in the mall, that's all you see. What's a great way to express yourself is by kids wearing their own clothes and who they are. And I was like, what's a great way is wearing something faithful on your shirt that represents who you are, who you believe in, and Wear It Wednesday every single Wednesday, because after, you know, school on Wednesdays or baseball, wherever you go to church on Wednesdays. And here's a day where you can wear your shirt, your Christian shirt, and show who you are and be counted in doing this movement.
That is very cool. So talk to me about the response. You know, how are people responding to Wear It Wednesdays? Give me some stories.
Oh, goodness. Well, we've probably in the past 2 weeks now has been really, really amazing. We've had volunteers. You can go on the website, wearitwednesday.com, and be a volunteer, that you'll volunteer in your church or you'll volunteer in your FCA group, whatever group, to talk about Wear It Wednesday, to get people to sign up, to be active in it. And we've probably had 15 volunteers in the past 2 past 2 weeks sign up, which I never thought would happen. And then we just had 200 new people today. I mean, it's honestly, it's growing, and it's amazing to get the emails with the comments saying we love the shirts. We go through Caruso too to get the shirts, and you can wear any Christian shirt you want, your church shirt, a Christian band shirt, an FCA shirt, Young Life Church shirt, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And this is, a simple way to do it and be counted. It's doing something big just by doing something so small.
Yes, and this is what I love about our young people, about kids, and kids my age. My youngest son is in early 20s, and my oldest son is a musician, and so a lot of musicians are vocal about whatever it is they believe in, about music or about their faith, and so they wear tees all the time, and it's even a part of their dressing up. I mean, when they dress up, they wear tees. Absolutely. So talk to me about your love for the Lord. How did you become a Christian?
I actually had 5 family members pass away in 2 years of each other, including my dad on the phone with me. And I had this urge. I was driving home from basketball practice, and I just got captain my junior year, which, I worked so hard to get that, and I got it. And my dad just moved to Florida to go be with his mother, who just lost her son, which is his youngest brother. Wow. And I just got this urge to call him. And in Atlanta, rainy weather, rush hour traffic, 6 o'clock at night, my mom's always like, don't talk on the phone while you're driving. But this urge was, I've never felt something like this. So the second I called him, he had a massive heart attack on the phone with me.
Oh my.
And everything happened. And from that night, I was like, you know what? This is a sign.
Was he ill on the phone? I mean, was there a warning? Or
no,
he just happened to have a heart attack.
Just a sudden heart attack.
While you were on the phone with him.
It was a massive heart attack. He died instantly. And I, from that day, believed that he thought about me, and the Lord gave me 1 second to hear his voice and talk to him right before he died.
Was your dad a believer?
Yes, our whole family is,
yes.
But we went to church, but not as regular as we should have. And from that second, I went to my mom's room. I said I want to just go to church every Wednesday, every Sunday. I want to be active in our church. And
yes,
from there
it's amazing how a tragedy, what oftentimes seems like a setback, could be something that will jumpstart, a movement or jumpstart an idea or make you more passionate about what you believe in. Did you find that to be so?
Oh yeah, definitely becoming a stronger Christian has made me, reevaluate my whole life and who, are my friends and how I talk and what I do. And frankly, I think it's made me a better person. And I can't tell you how happy I've been.
So are you in college?
I just graduated 4 weeks ago.
From college?
Yes.
You go, girl.
Thanks.
All right. Tell me what it is that your degree and where you went to school and how Wear It Wednesday maybe on your college campus had something to do with your faith.
I went to a small private school in Leesburg, Florida called Beacon College. I actually have a learning disability, so it's the only 4-year accredited learning disability college in America.
Really?
So I attended there. Never thought I would actually graduate college, but I did. And thank you. And what was my major? Liberal studies. I just forgot it. Liberal studies was my major. Wear It Wednesday. We've had a couple kids sign up at school at my college. A lot of people were, iffy about it, but the thing about my college is I've actually helped a lot of kids either find Christ or are interested in it and wanted to learn about it. I've been at many situations where I've been sitting at the dinner table eating, and my friend will come up to me like, "Hey Chelsea, so I have a question about this godly thing. How do you do it?" And I was like, "Well, it's not something you do, but here." And we would sit down and talk about it. So I tell my mom every day, I'm like, "Mom, this kid just came up to me and asked me, how do you become a Christian and all this stuff?" And it's amazing to tell them, "Hey, look at this Wear It Wednesday thing. Wear It Wednesday website has a whole bunch of informational stuff on it too that will help other people." You have a friend who is interested about Christianity, they go to Wear It Wednesday website and they can learn even more about it. And this is something that is so subtle, that is so easy to do, that other people are going to see that's something to be proud of.
Yes. Well, being a Christian, does not necessarily mean you got to be a member of some secret society.
Exactly.
Being a Christian is not anything to keep a secret.
No.
But Wear It Wednesday, for maybe some people might be a little more nervous or intimidated about sharing their faith.
Yeah.
And this is just a great way. It's a conversation piece. It's a door opener where, and this is the way I look at it. If you're passionate about something, like I'm married 30 years and I have 2 kids, and you get me talking about my husband or get me talking about my kids, I can keep your ear bent for hours because I passionately love my husband. I'm madly in love with my kids. I'm proud of my kids, and my husband and I work together. Here I go. It's just like when you're passionate about something, you have a story to tell.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is with your faith in Christ. Jesus is the best thing that's ever happened to us as believers.
Exactly.
Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. He's our foundation. He's our Geiger counter. He's our compass. He's the one that gives us meaning to life. And so if you have this relationship with Jesus, then you automatically have a story. And it's easy to share your story about the Lord if you were madly in love with him. But the Wear It Wednesday, and I love the logo, the emblem, by the way. Did you come up with that?
I did. This just got trademarked. We've been working on it for 5 years, and I'm so happy to say this got trademarked 3 months ago.
Awesome. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh my gosh, my mom got the letter, because I was over at school, and my mom got the letter in the mail, and she called me up just crying because I worked so hard for 5 years to get this done. Well,
talk to me about the design of the T-shirts. Do you have different designs? Do you have, is it the polo design? Is that pretty much the design across the board, or do you have other designs, tanks or tees or
Faith, this is Faithful Fish. This is my clothing company, and Wear It Wednesday is a movement that are 2 totally separate things.
Okay.
So with Wear It Wednesday has nothing to do with Faithful Fish.
Gotcha.
I just proudly, wear my company and it has my faith on it. Wear It Wednesday is a movement for any kind of T-shirt. It could either
you can wear any kind of T-shirt.
Any kind. You could either be a wear. We made, if you see on the poster, this is actually one of our boy T-shirts that we made, and we have girl T-shirts too. And I mean, we just made those just in case you want easy access to get something. And if you want to wear a Faithful Fish shirt, go for it. More power to you. If you want to wear a Christian band T-shirt, go for it. More power to you. It's any kind of T-shirt.
Any kind of T-shirt. Any ball cap or a band.
Necklace. I mean, anything. T-shirt is our main thing, and to sign up on the website that you're going to be counted in doing this.
Absolutely.
You're going to tell your friends.
It's a great way to broadcast your love for the Lord.
We want pictures, we want videos. On our website you can get like phone backgrounds, MySpace backgrounds. We have iPad backgrounds. We have all kinds of stuff for it. We're getting download for music and stuff too.
Well, now that you're all graduated from college, I know. What do you plan to do in life? Do you plan to take your T-shirt company farther, or are you going into a different direction? Tell me about that.
I mean, no, now that I'm done with college, I'm 100% in Faithful Fish and Wear It Wednesday. I'm like you said, passionate. I'm totally passionate about this. I want this to just go off and take off, and it's something to be like a Ralph Lauren, a low cost type of deal where you can wear it every single day. You don't have to, it's something you're proud of wearing, your faith.
Yes.
I'm just working towards that. So that's what I'm doing for the next 20 years or however.
Absolutely.
And then hopefully my kids will take over it whenever I have children. Who knows?
What do you do in your spare time? I mean, as a young person running a business, I know that can be pretty much all-consuming.
Yeah, I feel like a loser sometimes. I get so tired at 7 o'clock at night. My friends are always like, "Come watch a movie with us. Come out and see whatever season premiere of this on TV." And I was like, "Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I can't." But I'll push myself to go out. But I mean, it's the normal stuff: shopping, hanging out with my friends, relaxing.
Yes.
Just the normal stuff.
Well, where do you see the Wear It Wednesday movement in 5 years?
Oh my goodness, I want to see it on something where they're talking about on CNN, something that's so proud to be spoken of. And
yes.
On the news channels, on TVs, you'll go down the street, I mean anywhere, and kids are wearing their shirt on Wednesday. People are blogging about it. I mean, I just want to see this thing everywhere.
Now, forgive my ignorance, but is the Wear It Wednesday your idea?
Yes.
Wear It Wednesdays is your idea?
Yes.
That is magnificent.
Thank you.
And I believe a God-inspired idea.
Thank you.
With 1 minute that we have left for our conversation, I know there are other young people that are watching you, Chelsea, and they're hearing, you know, they're watching this young, just newly college graduate. The Lord has already given you a vision. He's already given you a passion. He's already given you a ministry. And can you encourage them? What would you have to say to them, to those who have a dream, don't know how to get started? What would you say to them?
I mean, if you're totally passionate, this is what I say all the time. If you're totally passionate about something, do it. Ask people you know for help. Just keep bothering them about it just to get your stuff out there. I mean, talk to your family members about it, see if they're willing to help you, and draw up a business case. That's how I had it. When I first started Faithful Fish, I had my mom help me, and I drew up a business case for her, and she took it in consideration, and here I am now.
Well, I applaud you for your efforts. Great job.
Thank you.
And our prayers are with you.
Oh, wait, I want to give you this for your Wednesday.
You are so cool.
Sorry.
My own Wear It Wednesday t-shirt. Okay, this coming Wednesday. And even days in between, I'll wear it.
Thank you.
WearItWednesdays.com is the website.
Yes,
wearItWednesdays.com. Thanks again, Chelsea, for being my guest.
Thank you so much.
All right, after this break, we'll be back with more of Babbie's House. Stay with me. God bless you. We'll be right back.
A tragedy it is to see you lost in your addiction. Reminds me of a story that someone told me. It's funny how life has this way of turning things around.
I'm Troy Aikman, and since I was a kid, I had what I thought were just bad headaches. For years, I did what most guys do, just dealt with the pain because I didn't think there was anything I could do about them. The pain would start at my temples and move to the back of my head. And sometimes I'd even feel nauseous. After I retired, I finally decided to do something about my headaches, so I talked to my doctor. He told me my headaches were actually migraines and prescribed a migraine-specific medicine that has made a big difference for me. I also learned about other tips to help manage migraines, like identifying triggers that can cause migraine attacks. Unfortunately, millions of Americans suffer from migraines. To find out if your headaches could be migraines and how you can get effective relief, go to this website, answer the questions, and share the results with your doctor. Do it today. Trust me, you can win if you have the right migraine game plan. This has been a public service message from the National Headache Foundation.
You know, young people like Chelsea Eubank inspire me so because it's just so encouraging to see young people with a dream and a passion. And, you know, it reminds me of growing up as a preacher's daughter in my daddy's church as the church pianist. I remember so well being young with a dream. And my daddy passed away in March 4th of 1987. And every March 4th, we get on the phone with family members and call one another and remind each other to March 4th. But I remember it wasn't long after my daddy passed away. My mother and I were doing a radio interview. She was calling from her phone in Michigan. I was talking on the phone from my home in Georgia. We were talking to a radio station. And my mother, in closing, spoke some words that I want to share with you right now. My mother said, you know, in closing, I could tell you to hang in there, but I'm not going to tell you to hang in there because when you're hanging, you're out of control. You're at risk to the elements. You are are exposed to the winds and the rains of life. But I want to encourage you today not to hang in there, but to stand in there. The book of Ephesians, the 6th chapter says, having done all, to stand. Stand therefore and put on the whole armor of God, that you might be able to defend yourself against the wiles of the wicked one. And that would be my encouragement for you today. Well, thank you so very much for watching Babbie's House. I want to encourage you to go to my website at www.babbie.com. There on the website, you'll see information about our music conference called The Inner Circle, where I invite other writers and singers and producers and ministers and worship leaders to share what we know and our experiences and impart those into the lives of other singers and songwriters. If you're a singer or a songwriter and you want to get better, you want to hone your craft, you want the Holy Spirit to stir up the gift that is within you, join me at the Inner Circle. Get information at Babbie.com today. Well, thanks again for watching Babbie's House. I hope to see you next time. Until then, God bless you, and that's my prayer for you today. Bye-bye for now.